Now, what do you still have of what we did last week? Could you walk me through where you're at?
Okay, so this box where I'm in right now, I have done something, and what's important is that it's before now. I mean, I cannot like specify a date and here it's better if I got it right. If I want to specify a date, so yesterday, either it be yesterday or I don't know, last week or in a specific year.
Yes.
Or, yes, and
at
then
time.
Sorry.
At a specific time at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
And that pronunciation is o'clock and not o'clock.
Good. Okay. Yes. Yes.
So I also remember that we've got some triggers, trigger words. For example, here a good trigger word to use this box here is while.
Yes, absolutely.
So, for example, while I was so hold on, I need this for my sentence. So
yes,
for example, while I was in Paris, and then I can finish my sentence. Like,
please do finish your sentence.
Okay, so while I was in Paris, I made a lot of friends.
Okay, right. Now, could you add one of these in here?
Yes. So just in that sentence that I just said?
That sentence that you just made there. And it has to be true. I suppose you've been to Paris.
Yes, I lived there for 2 years, yeah. So while I was in Paris, maybe I can add this here in the first part of the sentence.
Try it.
Okay, while I was in Paris in 2015, yes, so I made a lot of friends.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, and that's the right place to add add this in that sentence, to add these ones.
And I can also do the other way around. So
please.
I made a lot of friends in 2015 while I was living in France, in Paris.
In Paris, yes, and you could use this one at the same in the same. Could you make it again?
Yes, I made a lot of friends in 2015 when I was living in Paris.
Okay, and start here.
In 2015, I made a lot of friends while I was living in Paris.
That's fine too.
Okay.
We have lots of flexibility there. Okay, good. So do you have any questions about where we are at the moment?
No, I think it's
no questions. Everything's fine.
Oh yeah, there's a question.
Yes?
I think there's kind of subtlety that I cannot grasp yet. So between these two boxes here. So for example, I'm living in Strasbourg at the moment.
And so when you say that, I expect you to tell me that you're about to move to some other city.
Okay.
Or that you plan to move to some other city. Is that true?
No.
Then that one is not correct for this.
Okay, so I should say I live in Strasbourg.
Yeah, because you intend to stay in Strasbourg.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
All right. Yeah, this one here, at the moment, think about at the moment for a moment. So at the moment, when you use at the moment, what does this imply?
It implies that it's different from what will happen and somewhat different from what was happening before too. Like, that's what I feel. At the moment, I'm doing something, but maybe, I don't know, afterwards, I won't be doing it.
Okay, so what I hear you telling me is that at the moment you can see that it's going to end, and then afterwards something else.
Mm.
Okay, and what about here at the beginning?
What do you mean at the beginning?
At the moment.
If I use it at the beginning, you mean?
No. So what I heard you say was at the moment something, but something different afterwards.
Yes.
Okay, so I could make a line. I could draw a line if I can find a line. So wait a minute till I come over here. My text box, my boxes have become microscopic. Could you find me a little
Connection line? Yes, I can.
A short line.
So just under at the moment, maybe?
A vertical line here.
A vertical one. Okay, so a vertical line. So
that's
one.
great. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and can you make it bigger? Can you make it more visible?
Yes. So let me try and change the color to type. Let me try and. Okay. I think that's better. Okay. And a bit longer too.
No, a bit shorter rather than a bit longer.
Shorter. Okay.
Doesn't need to be very long.
Okay. Like this?
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to put it here. Okay. If I can pick it up. I have a real problem of scale at the moment. All right. There we are. We have our line. Okay. Now, look, I'm going to do this. I don't know if I've been able to do it. I wanted to duplicate it. So you'll have to do it for me. Could you duplicate it?
Sure.
I've changed computers, and my new computer is having a real problem. Look at this. I'm going to move this if I... That's not what I wanted to do. So could you deal with that?
Yes, I can.
Take that out. Make another one. And put it over here.
There are a bunch of lines there. Okay, here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can you find me some ideas? Can you make some sentences using at the moment? True sentences, don't forget.
Yes. At the moment, I'm struggling a lot with the students at the school.
Okay, all right. Now, what I understand there is that you weren't at some time, and then struggling began, and you're expecting it to finish.
Yes.
Here we are. What are we? We're the 25th of June, so we're the last week of school. In a week's time, it will be the holidays, and this will be over.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Right. Another one.
At the moment, I'm smelling something that I cannot quite recognize.
Okay, all right.
Can I say I smell something at the moment that I cannot recognize? I feel that with this verb, it's kind of different. I don't know why.
Yes, it is different. It is different. But that's not the way to deal with it, in fact. The way to deal with would be, for example, supposing that you were going to make a sentence with see, right, which is a different one of you're using smell. What about see?
I can't see something.
All right, and use the same one with.
Okay. At the moment, I can smell something that I cannot recognize.
Okay, that I can't recognize or that I don't recognize. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yes. And so that suddenly happened, and expected to finish at some point soon.
I'm not sure if I. Yes, I do expect that it will end. Yes.
You don't expect it to be there tomorrow, do you?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Okay. All right. I can make one for you. At the moment, you're planning a trip to Brazil.
Yes. That's right.
True?
Oh, yes. And the trip is planned already. But what I'm doing exactly in Brazil, it's kind of I'm still planning what we're doing in Brazil.
Okay. All right. So make a sentence about that. I made one about from now to the beginning of the trip. You make one about what's going to happen during the trip.
At the moment, I'm planning what we're going to do during the trip.
Okay. Yes? Does that make things clearer?
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay. We're okay? All right. Good. Now, can you make one again here? One of the sentences you've just made would be fine. Let's try it. We'll have to see if it works.
Okay. One of the sentences?
One of the sentences that you've just made using this.
The last one was,
Whichever
I can smell, at the moment, I can smell something weird. And I think it's, can I say it smells like burnt, like in French? Can I say that?
Okay. Okay, I would do it in fewer words.
It smells burnt? Okay.
Or more words, so it can keep like.
Okay, it smells like something burned.
Alors, something
has burned. Was burned.
I was going to put it here. So there are several possibilities. Now, you decide which possibility is closest to what you want to say.
I think something was burned.
Oh.
And I think Sebastian, like, he smelled it, so now he just turned it off. I think it was something on the stove.
Yes, okay, he turned it off. All right. Now, one tiny problem, the verb to smell. Can you do this? Tak, tak.
Yes. I smell.
Okay, and this one?
I smelled. Smelled?
Yes, exactly.
I smelled. I smelled something was burning. Okay,
now you can do that in one word, in one fewer words.
I smelled something burning.
Okay, right. That's possible too.
Okay, I smelled something burning.
Can you change sentences and make another one?
Yes, with this one or?
No, with this one down here again.
Okay, at the moment, Sebastian is having dinner.
Okay, so say it again.
At the moment, Sebastian's having dinner.
Okay, all right. Okay, and we know where this point is. This point is somewhere in the past. Okay.
Yes.
So we can, now, can you make it here? Sebastian started.
Sebastian started eating a few minutes ago.
Okay, and now we can put it here. We have all the information we need to put it here. Sebastian
has been eating for maybe 2 or 3 minutes now.
Okay, all right.
All right.
So you see how we get to this one?
Yes.
Okay, can you do it again? Sebastian?
Sebastian is eating at the moment.
Okay.
So he started a few minutes ago.
And now we have all the information we need for this one.
And he's been eating since then.
Okay, since he started, or
yeah,
for
a few minutes too.
For a few minutes. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if we wanted to say what words we would use with this one, right now you're going to have to be smart on this. What words would we put in here?
What words? Like apart from since and for?
Yes, these are words that we use with this. Okay. I don't actually have access to. Oh yes, I do. I think I do. Let's try if I can. I can move it. But if you write in here when this is about. Okay.
Just as you did like with before now?
Yes, for example.
It's like before now, but it's still going on.
Okay. All right. Okay. So look at this. If I say to you, what colors do you use for before now?
I use green and yellow.
Huh?
The beige.
Okay, green and beige.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do we
Green
have
and
that
beige.
here?
Yes, we do. And we
Okay,
also have the red and purple that we borrowed from the at the moment.
exactly.
But
Can you duplicate this and bring it down here, and duplicate this and bring it back here?
okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll duplicate this
Okay.
a little bit smaller.
Yes, right. And fine. And between the two, you can add and.
Okay.
We have it. Mhm. Super.
I'll just put it here.
Okay. Now, I think for you, that probably wasn't necessary, what we just did. But if you're going to use it with students, that would help them hugely.
Okay.
Right? Because this is something that French students find extremely difficult.
Okay, like
Nothing in French like this at all. It's very, very difficult for them, but this might help them to get it.
I think I have some the same here. Sometimes I don't know which to pick up, like to pick either before now or the before now and at the moment. So I think I gave you an example last time. So for example, like I've been living in Strasbourg for 8 years now.
Okay, that's perfect.
But I wouldn't say that I'm living in Strasbourg at the moment. So,
No.
but still, I feel that it's better, and you confirmed it to me that it's better to use like this box, right?
Yes, yes.
But
because you did say 8 years. Okay. Okay. Say it again.
I've been living in Strasbourg for 8 years now.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Okay. So, but I can also say I've lived in Strasbourg for 8 years.
You could,
work.
but this is more common, I think.
Okay.
Now, an example of this, let me give you an example. I've lived in Clermont-Ferrand.
I've lived in Paris. Okay. Okay.
And that's what it tells us.
Okay. 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 I see. I see. So the other one has the particularity, like to also show that it's still going on
at the moment.
Yeah. The first one, like it can also be an action that's still like ongoing, but
well, what we need is, we don't want speech. What we need is examples.
Okay.
Okay.
So I think I would use like ing whenever I
well, maybe, okay, 10 examples.
10 examples. So I've done a lot of things today.
Okay. Okay, up here, that's fine.
I've been struggling a lot, especially this last week at the school. I haven't been studying English as much as I should.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I still haven't lived in China, but I think I will in, I don't know, in the future, maybe to learn some Mandarin.
Yeah, so you put that here. I still haven't lived in China. Mm-hmm. Okay, right.
I've done a lot of jobs in the past. Can I say that?
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'm still not sure which corresponds to my corresponds to me better.
So say it again. I didn't hear it exactly.
Okay, so I've done many jobs before.
Yeah, or up to now. Mm-hmm.
Up to now, but I'm still not sure which one corresponds to me better.
I'd change the last word.
To me, the better? No. Which one corresponds to me?
Keep in mind the beginning of the sentence.
I've done a lot of corresponds to me best. Okay.
Can you say the whole thing again?
Yes. I've done a lot of jobs up to now, but I'm not sure which one corresponds to me best.
Corresponds to me best. Okay. Now let's change it a little. I've done 2 jobs up to now.
And I'm not sure which one corresponds to me better. Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. And can I also use best in that last scenario? It's okay, but okay.
People do it, right? Okay. People do it, but it's not brilliant.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It's okay English, right? Mm-hmm. But I certainly would never write it ever. But you do hear it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right.
And I don't know why, but there's an example that comes to my mind, and I'm not sure if I would use this box or this box.
Well, try it. I
just washed my hair. And I feel it's a difference between American English and British English.
You're right. It is a difference between American English and British English.
Okay.
In American English, that's okay. In British English, it's not what we would do.
Okay. I've just washed my hair.
That would be right in British English.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And we could yes, that would be fine in British English.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Now, can we jump from this one back to this one? Okay.
Can I ask another question?
Please do.
Okay. So, can I say I've showered? I've taken 2 showers today.
Mm-hmm. That's American English. Change the verb.
I had 2 showers today. I've had 2 showers today.
Right. That would be more like British English.
Okay. And can I also say I had 2 showers today?
Yes, and then you're using today as this.
Okay. But if I say like I had 2 showers today, it means it implies that I won't have any more showers.
Okay. Whereas if you use this one,
I've had 2 showers today.
And you might have another one before you go to bed.
Okay. But I also might not, right? I mean,
you might not.
I just want to tell you that I've had 2 showers
up to now.
Okay, up to now.
Today. Okay. Okay.
So, here you were about to move to this box, right?
Yes. Okay.
So, can I write this maybe? I don't know.
Okay, that's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. That there. But what we also want is triggers like this.
Okay.
So what would be the trigger that would go with this one? So first of all, let's make an example. So what's your verb here?
I had studied for 4 years in University of São Paulo before I moved to Paris.
Okay. So say it again.
I had studied for 4 years in São Paulo before I moved to Paris.
Okay, right.
Or I can also say I had been studying for 4 years in São Paulo before I moved to Paris, maybe. Because I moved to São Paulo again when I finished like my double degree in Paris, so I had to continue to resume my course in São Paulo. Sorry.
Tell me about it in English and I'll tell you whether it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now, go ahead.
Another one?
Well, no, that one again.
Okay. I had been living in São Paulo for 4 years before I moved to Paris.
And then?
And then I moved back to São Paulo to resume my course, my engineering studies.
Okay, what's the word before studies?
Engineering.
How many beats?
Engineering. 4.
4 beats. Okay. Can you do it down here?
Okay. In engineering.
Okay. Now, this is right, but I'm not too happy with your choice here.
The first one is right?
Yes, or you could point it here, but it's kind of down here on the border nevertheless.
Okay. So,
okay.
The first one?
I wouldn't point the first one with this.
Maybe this one?
Yes, or point it right here. And if you were to point it on the rectangles, what rectangle would you use?
So I'm still not much. Probably. Let me have a look at the Fidel.
Okay.
So this one.
So, okay. I probably would use this one.
This one. Let me find a word. Okay. Okay. So engineering. Engineering.
But make it this one, right?
Okay. Engineering.
That's better.
Engineering. Okay.
Okay. I've got a visitor.
Your cat.
Yeah.
Have a look at mine. King Gaston.
In a huff. Okay.
Engineering studies. Yes. To end, can I say to finish my engineering studies?
Yes. Okay. Make the whole sentence.
Okay.
Then?
And then I moved back to Paris to finish my engineering studies.
Oh.
To Brazil, sorry.
Okay, so again?
Yes, and then I moved back to São Paulo to finish my engineering studies. Studies.
Okay. Could you write it here in this text box?
Yes.
Starting with and then.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do is, I'm going to do it once here and show you what I'd like you to do. I'm going to do this. And I'd like you to finish the others.
Okay. This I would. Can I do this? Like.
Okay, I'll take that. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Back to Paris. To Brazil. I'm sorry. Finish. Maybe here too.
I would do that. Yes, that would be a pink one.
My engineering. studies. And these ones, they will be like, let me do something here. No, not with all of them. I just want this one to be smaller. Can I do that or no? I cannot do that. What have I done?
Wait a minute. This might be my machine. That's move. Click outside.
Okay.
There, and wait a minute till I see if I can do it. There we go.
Okay, I'll do it again. So, and then I'm. And then studies, ease would be like maybe this one, like this, and engineering, maybe this one too, right?
Okay. Yes, that one would be possible. Studies or studies like this. Engineering studies. We don't really care about these ones. Okay. Now, for me, you've got one too many.
One too
So
many.
can you say it? Can you say it aloud?
Okay. And then I moved back to Paris, and then I moved back to Brazil to finish my engineering studies.
Okay. Now, there's one that you're not saying.
Then.
Right.
This
okay.
one, yeah. Then.
Yes.
Okay, that is correct. Then I moved back to Brazil to finish my engineering studies.
Engineering studies, right.
Engineering studies.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So you see, this is really extremely common. It's every. Okay. Now, we haven't done much on this one, have we? Let's come back.
Okay.
So,
okay, the first box. Okay.
Can you think of a trigger that we'd get very often there? Perhaps the most common trigger.
Before? The word before?
Okay, so make some examples with before.
But it would be like in the second part of the sentence, not in the one I.
Well, make the sentences. What we're looking for is sentences, right?
Okay.
Not theories.
Okay, so let me think of something. I'm out of creativity. Let me start with the before one. So before I arrived home today, I was at school, but it doesn't work here.
Okay, but the sentence is correct. Can you say it again?
Okay. Before I arrived home today, I was at the school.
Okay, right. And pronunciation?
I was at the school.
What color would this one be? Where would you place it here?
I was at the school. Maybe was this one?
Okay, could you pronounce it like that then?
Okay, I was at the school.
Or at school. Okay. And you could pronounce it this way too.
I was at the school.
I was at school.
I was at school. Okay, I was at school.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Would you make a copy of this?
Okay.
Okay, which I'm going to try and modify.
You want me to? Okay. Here?
Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then, okay, and I'm going to go in here and put this.
Can you give me some examples, like not the example maybe with the, I don't know, or something I can think of to.
I'll give you a verb
to
here.
help me.
I'll give you a verb here. Finished.
Okay. When I had finished. Finished. The things that I keep thinking of things here, up here. When I finished my studies in Paris, I moved back to Brazil.
Okay, all right. So this one here, when you can always use this one, right? But you can also use this one. Here's an example. Which do you do first? Do you eat your meal and then you wash up, or you do wash up and then eat your meal once you have some clean plates?
I eat my meal and then wash up.
Okay, so try that here.
Okay. When I had eating my
when
meal,
I had
eaten my meal.
Okay, or finished.
Or finished my meal.
Or finished. Finished eating. Right, there are lots of possibilities.
I think I don't get this one. When I had finished my dinner, I washed up.
For example.
I think maybe we're missing context. I don't know. I mean.
Okay, all right.
I'm not sure if it's...
We're missing a context here. Absolutely.
Because I want to think of something like in French before.
Don't try that.
Yeah,
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, all right. What I suggest we do then is we stop doing these ones, right? We stop doing these ones because a context will come up where it will be useful. So instead of that, what we can do is something quite different. Okay, so what I do, what I think would be a good idea, yeah, I think we can do that, would be to take out all the writing that we've got in here.
Okay.
So I'll take out some, you take out the rest.
This one?
Just zap it all, zap all the writing we've got.
Okay. Here too?
Yes.
Okay.
There we go, and this.
And also the now here?
You can leave now, that's not a problem.
Okay.
Now you're going to take this out, you can take out 100% and 0%.
Okay.
Okay. Move these two out.
Okay.
Out of the way.
Okay.
And now what I'd like you to do is double these. So take this, for example, duplicate. I hope that does it okay.
I think you got it.
Accidentally. So wait a sec till I see if I can get rid of those two all by themselves. Yes, there we are. So we have a duplicate, right? So could you, and just of the top line. So I'll do some of them and you do some of them.
Just the top, okay.
Oops.
Whole top line? Okay. Duplicate here maybe.
Okay. And now, what I'm going to do is put in this one.
Okay.
This is the one where I told you that we would be doing it next week.
This is the knot, or no?
So it's here, and it's on the. Can you see where I am on the words?
Yes.
And I've chosen that color because it's this.
Okay. Okay. I'll probably sleep before midnight tonight.
Say it again.
I'll probably sleep before midnight tonight.
Before midnight tonight. Okay, all right. You must be tired.
I am.
Okay. All right then. Yes. Now, here's a question. If we take this one out for a moment, how many of these can be used to talk about next week?
So this one?
Okay, can you give an example?
Yes, I have a kind of a training session next week.
Okay. And when do you fly to Brazil?
I fly to Brazil next month on the 8th of July.
On the 8th of July. Can you make the sentence again?
Yes, I fly to Brazil on the 8th of July.
Okay, right. And you could also use this one for that, couldn't you?
Yes, I'm flying to Brazil, or I'm going to fly to Brazil, maybe.
Yes, you could do that. Both of them are possible.
Okay, I'm flying to Brazil on the 8th of July.
Okay, all right. What else can you use?
No. No. This one was no. Yeah, just these ones.
Now there is another one that you can use, which is an interesting one, because you can use this one. So this one, this is was something. Yes.
I can also use this one, right? I'm to fly to Brazil. Also, like here.
Yes, would use that. I'm to fly to Brazil. That's possible. Absolutely.
Okay.
There are quite a lot of possibilities, in fact. But just thinking about the verbs. Yeah.
Okay. I was.
Now, what happens with this one? I was flying to Brazil.
Next week.
Next week. What's the word?
Okay. I was flying to Brazil, but. And this is true. We were flying to Brazil on the 7th of July, but now we are flying on the 8th.
Exactly. Okay. This is a future that's not going to happen.
Okay. I was flying.
Okay. Now we can put this one in, and we can say one of the ways of talking about that is to use this one. Okay. And I'm sure you can make lots and lots of sentences with that. Okay. What about this now? Oops, I did the wrong thing. That I need to copy, I think. Oops, hang on a minute.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, wait a minute, I can do it, I think. It's not copying. Okay, so could you do it? Yes, copy that one.
To copy it here?
Okay. Okay, and what would that give?
I'll be flying.
That's possible.
Flying to Brazil. I'll be flying to Brazil. And is there a subtlety or something? I'll be flying to Brazil. For example, maybe if someone asks me, you wanna come to my place on the 8th to help me move out? And then, oh, sorry, I'll be flying to Brazil at that moment.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
But
what's going to happen in all of these?
Sorry. Yes.
We're going to be looking at different probabilities. Okay. All right. Now, can you make another copy of it?
Okay. Of the blue one?
Yes.
Okay. You want me to put it?
Just somewhere. Okay. And I'm going to move it over here. Can you do something with that?
Yes. I'll will. I'm not sure I can do something like that. I will be. Yeah. I wanna say be. I will be. I don't know. I hope Bolsonaro won't be elected again.
Okay, now where would that be? Oh, I hope. Where would I hope be?
He won't be elected. So will be elected. So I need something.
Wait a minute. I hope. Where is I hope?
I hope this one.
Okay.
I hope
Bolsonaro.
So won't be elected. I'm not sure. Maybe here again. Bolsonaro, and then this one, and then the black one.
Well, okay, yes. So we put a black one beside it. Let's put a black one. All right. But wait a minute. There's another possibility which I think is more likely. And it would involve this one.
For this sentence, you mean?
So I hope
Bolsonaro. You don't like won't be elected?
Won't be. That would be okay. Personally, I would put it here.
Here.
Huh?
Won't be president again?
Bolsonaro
won't be our president again?
or elected again, or
okay. It's about what we're choosing for the elected again, right?
Okay, so off we go.
I hope Bolsonaro won't be. I hope Bolsonaro won't be re-elected again.
Okay, all right. Okay. All right.
So, but now you want it. Sorry.
Yeah, we can put something over here, but what? How do we do it?
Maybe I don't know. We need something. This one?
No, we don't need that one, but you're on the right track.
Like this?
It's a good idea, but it's not the right one.
I don't know.
Huh?
I will.
Okay, I'll help.
I would.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I would. I would when I was in Paris. So when I was in Paris, I would go to school on feet. On feet?
No.
No?
The last words?
On foot.
Right. Pronunciation?
Foot. Foot. Foot.
Yes.
On foot.
Okay, right. So make the whole sentence again.
Okay. When I was in Paris, I would go every day to school on foot.
Now, you've introduced something new and it's not in the right position.
When I was in Paris, I would go to school on foot every day.
For example.
Okay.
Better.
Okay. I would go to school every day. Okay.
Yes? What I'm going to do, could you make a copy of those? Oh, I think I might be able to. That's not working for me. Ah, that has worked. But
Okay.
Okay, just a moment till I
You,
move.
you want the blue one too?
I want this one. No. Wait a minute. I want that one up there, but I want another one of these. Oh, we have another one of those, I think. Okay, and we're going to bring the blue down here.
Okay.
Tack. Okay.
When I was in Paris, I went to school on foot every day.
That's possible. Like the other one you said.
When I was in Paris, I would go to school on foot every day.
Okay. And there's another one that we could add in here. I'm going to move these across. Oops.
And both have the same meaning?
It's a different style, if you like.
Okay.
Oh, what's this suddenly turned up? That's my middle line. Can you move it back here?
Yeah.
I thought that was fixed, but it's not.
Here?
Okay, that's fine. Yes. Okay. And so, fine. Okay. So can you make some variations on that sentence that you've just said? And we'll try and find some other examples. So the beginning of it starts down here.
I was in Paris, and then I changed the sentence, or I keep the meaning, or just the structure. Like
Keep the meaning, and then just make some variations.
Okay. When I was in Paris, I used to go to school on foot every day.
Okay, and we're using this one up here.
So this one used to. Okay.
Okay, fine. All right. And then what were the others that you made?
I would go, I went, and I used to.
Yes, but I'd like to hear the whole sentence each time.
Okay. When I was living in Paris, I would go to school on foot every day.
Okay. Or
when I was in Paris, I went to school on foot every day.
Okay, fine.
Is that natural too? I went to school on foot every day.
I went to school on foot every day. Yes.
Okay.
Or I used to go to school. Or I would go to school. It's more a question of style, I think. A very slight difference in register. The best register would be this one here. The highest register would be.
I'd go to school every day. Okay.
Go to school
on foot every day.
And this would be very common.
Okay, I went. And I used to is also very common, right?
Very, very common. Yeah.
Okay.
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 Right.
If I say when I was in Paris, I used to go to school on foot. I don't need the everyday, right?
Yeah. So do you have a date for this one?
No.
Yes.
What do you mean? A date?
A date?
A date for when I was living in Paris, you mean? Or
No, a date for this one. I went to school.
I went.
Okay, for this one you need a date. What's your date here?
It's when I was in Paris, maybe?
Exactly.
Okay.
So that also can be a date, okay?
When I was in Paris, I went to school on foot. And that's enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Right. Personally, I'd probably use this one.
Okay, I used to go to school on foot. Okay.
Yes. Good. Good. So we're set up, in fact, now. You wanted to stop at the end of an hour.
I think I'm good to go if you, I mean.
Oh, you're good to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're feeling fine.
Yeah. So I just have to tell Sebastian. 1 second.
Okay. Zip out for a moment. Tell Sebastian and come back again.
Okay. I'll just mute myself. So 1 second. I'm back. That was quick.
Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to take this one. In fact, I'm going to take this one, in fact, and copy it. Is that going to? Oh, it's worked. It's worked. It's worked. And I'm going to put it here, and you're going to do what's necessary with it. Wait a minute. This should be. We should have copied this better than we did. So I'll just make a copy of this. My copies are working suddenly, so that's good. And drag it down here. And drag this one down here. Right. And what I'd like you to do is put this in somehow.
Okay. It would. So can I borrow this one? It would have worked. It would have worked, for example.
Okay. Now, can you try and find context for that kind of sentence?
Let me try and think of something I failed or if I had started working on my project when I was at the uni earlier, I would have had a better mark.
Okay. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is add a tree here. You are going to add it, in fact.
Okay.
So make a little space here for one word, and the word is if. That was your first word.
Okay. So let me.
Don't have any copies now. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. I didn't copy now. Okay. I'm trying to do it again. Yes. Okay.
Right. Drag and turn it into if. Fine.
So,
okay. Now, can you make your sentence again?
Yes. If I had studied more often for my project, I would have had a better grade.
Okay. Now my mouse has frozen.
You want me to do something?
No, the connection has just interrupted itself.
Oh.
Okay, so it will probably uninterrupt itself in just a moment.
Okay.
But can you make, just forget my arrow, I can't move it out. Can you make that sentence again and add one more word at the end?
If I had studied more often, I would have had a better
Mark?
a better grade.
Brilliant. What's the next word?
But.
Exactly.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Okay. And how would you finish the sentence?
But I didn't study well, so I had a bad grade.
Okay. And so can you point now to each of these pieces of the sentence?
Okay. So where did I start? If I had studied more often.
Yeah, I didn't hear the end.
Okay. If I had studied more often.
Okay, I think I heard it here. Oh, my mouse is working again. Good.
Okay. Studied.
Okay, I didn't really hear that. So.
Okay. If I had studied more often, I would have had a better grade. A better grade.
Okay, all right.
But we don't have the didn't, but okay, so I didn't.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay. So I had a bad grade.
Okay. Or I didn't get a good grade.
Yes, I didn't get a good grade.
Okay. Okay. You started off, in fact, with started here. If I had started.
If I had started working on my project earlier, I think. If I had started working on a project earlier, I would have had a better grade. But I didn't start early, so I didn't have a good grade.
The last one, I'll change the verb.
I didn't get a good grade.
That's what I would say.
Okay, I didn't get a good grade.
Okay. In English, in British, I would say I didn't get a good mark.
A good mark. Okay.
Yes.
I think that I used mark like at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then I changed it, but I didn't know it was like an American English, British English thing.
Yes, it's more American English. Grade is more American English, and I think mark is probably more British English.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Now, can you make another example of if? So pick up if and change its place. Make a second one.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Before you make another sentence, double this one, if.
Okay.
And so we have two of them. Okay, now where can you put that? Well, there are other places it can go.
So it can go here.
Okay, all right. So let's have now 20 sentences that begin if.
Okay. If I had money, I'd work less. If I had more money, I have some money. So if I had a lot of money, I'd probably work less.
Now, can you point that? Where do we go? We start here. Where do we start?
So if I had more money or a lot of money, I'd probably work less.
Okay, all right, fine. But
I have little money.
Okay, or we can move this one down. Just imagine these ones. We don't have to move it every time.
Okay. But I don't have much money, so I don't remember. So I have to work a lot.
Okay.
So I work a lot.
Okay, all right. Okay, fine. Okay.
So another one?
Oh, yes. I said 20, now 19.
Okay. If I I don't know. If I were European, I wouldn't have to go to the prefecture every year.
Okay, where does it start?
If I, what did I say? Weren't, maybe? So here, if I weren't Brazilian, or if I were, I think I said, if I were European, I wouldn't have to go. So I would not have to go to the prefecture. Yeah, I wouldn't have to go to the prefecture every day, but
every day.
Every year. Oh no! Jesus Christ,
that
not
changes everything.
Yeah.
Okay, now, all right. So I'm going to make a copy of this one, if it works. Oh, and it's worked for me. Super. Okay, so we can put it here. Okay.
But I'm Brazilian, so I have to go there every year.
Okay.
Every damn year.
Okay. 18.
If if I still have time tonight, I'll buy my tickets to to go and visit Cedric in Belo Horizonte.
Okay, all right. Okay, so where are you?
I'm here. So let me create a nib here too. So if I have some time tonight, I will, so here again,
yes,
I will buy my tickets, my plane tickets to go and visit Cedric.
Belo Horizonte. Belo Horizonte. That like this.
Yes.
So
if I have some time after our meeting.
Okay. Oops, that's picked up. I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll buy my plane tickets to visit Cedric in Belo Horizonte.
Okay. If you visit Cedric, please say hello from me.
Okay.
Now, where would you place that?
If you visit Cedric, please. And there's another something that's not here.
That's something that's not here, yes. But we can just simply do this.
Okay. Okay. By itself.
Please
say hello to Cedric.
From me.
Okay. And the pronunciation of this one in British English?
This one?
These two together.
Okay. These two together? Okay. So come up to where I'm up here now.
Okay.
So where can you find that on this chart?
I can find a bit of it here. So this one.
Yes. Or
this one, like the complete one.
Or
this one too.
Yes. So there are quite a few possibilities for that.
Okay, what's this one? I'm not sure. So this one is so what's this color here?
Okay.
This is the little dot?
That's that color. Yes, yellow. Okay. So let's take, I'm going to borrow this one and put it here. Okay. And then move this up here. Okay. What would you have? And we can take any verb we like. It doesn't matter what verb. So what would this be?
This will be he'll go.
He'll go, or
he'll go, or she'll go, or it'll go.
Say the last one again.
It'll go.
Can you point to it?
Okay. So
on the chart.
Okay. So I see. I got it. So here on the word chart, or
we don't have the pronouns there. They're on.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can point to the verbs. So
okay, it, and then this one.
Okay.
It'll. Okay. It'll
go.
It'll go. Okay.
Okay, but I need that down here, so I'll put it back down there.
Okay.
This one down here, and put this one down here. Okay, now we'll come back to this because we can do more things with it. But oops, the thing is, can you? Oh no, it's fixed itself. All right. Yes, I'm having trouble with my computer tonight. Okay, now we said that this one was will, but there are other possibilities for this.
May.
May, or I don't know. This is may. What is this?
This is might.
Or
can.
And if that's can, what's this one?
Could.
Or
should.
Okay. And if that's that, what's this one?
Should.
Or
let me think about it. I go, I can go, I will go, I may go, I should go, I ought to.
It could be that, absolutely.
I ought to go.
Yes.
I must go.
Okay, right. And I think we've done the rounds then.
Okay. Or I have to go, but maybe you can use the have here, like in
That's
the
right.
other.
That's a verb, yes. Because if you use that, then you would use this, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so what can we do with that? Now that we've got those in, what else can we do? What can we do with these ones? Does this perhaps this will give you more ideas about what you can use if we come back to this?
Okay.
So can you make lots and lots and lots of sentences with this word?
Okay. If it rains tomorrow, I may get angry.
Oh, okay.
Very angry, because today it's very sunny outside, so I don't want the rain to come back again.
Okay. All right. So show me where you were and where you went.
Okay. So if it rains tomorrow, I may get really angry.
Because
Today it's very sunny. And yeah, because today is very sunny.
I'd put that elsewhere.
It's down here.
Okay.
It's very sunny.
Yeah, which we could use this one, for example. It's very sunny.
Okay, yeah, it's very sunny.
And I think you had another one after that, didn't you?
Really?
Perhaps you didn't.
I think I said something else, but I don't remember what exactly.
I think you put in one here, which was, I don't... Perhaps I'm imagining that. Okay, there's a good one. So we're down to about 16 or so. Lots more to come.
If if I hadn't met King Gaston, who's staying right beside me.
Oh, so his name is King Gatou?
His name is Gaston.
Oh, Gaston.
But I call him a king, so the king of the house.
Okay.
If I hadn't met the King Gaston or King Gaston, I don't know how I wanted to finish the sentence in the beginning to start. Yes, I wouldn't be. I don't know the word I'm looking for. I wouldn't be his servant.
Okay, his servant. Okay.
Yeah, his servant.
Yes, they say dogs have masters and cats have servants.
Yes.
Right.
I agree with that. So if I haven't met King Gaston, I would not. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I'm waiting for the end of the sentence.
Okay. I said it. But.
No. So I didn't hear the end of your sentence then. I missed something. Say it again.
Okay. If I hadn't met King Gaston, I wouldn't be his servant now.
And where are you exactly?
So if I had not met Gaston, I wouldn't be his servant now.
Okay, right.
But can I say I've met Gaston?
I wouldn't say that, no.
But I met Gaston.
Where are you?
Here.
Okay.
But I met Gaston.
And
of course, I am his servant now.
Okay. Now, there's something we can do here, which is interesting, I think. Can you can you change this?
So I met.
But
I, instead of I met Gaston.
Okay, there's a better way of saying that.
I did meet Gaston.
Okay, so
but I did meet Gaston.
okay.
So I'm his servant now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so say the whole sentence again.
Okay. If I hadn't meet King Gaston.
Problem?
If I hadn't met King Gaston, I wouldn't be his servant. But I did meet him, so of course I'm his servant now.
Oh, yes, and you could also use I became here, couldn't you?
Yes, I became his servant.
Okay, right. Cats are like that.
Right, you cannot do anything against that, right?
Okay, let's have another couple.
Okay. If so if I'm accepted for my job as an English teacher, I'll start on the 19th August.
Okay, that's American English.
That's American English? I'll begin on the okay. On the 19th of August.
Right.
Okay.
Right. The Americans do say the 19th August, but I think most British people would say on the 19th of August.
I think I've heard a lot from Americans on August 19th, like the other way around too.
Say it again, on August?
On August 19th.
Okay, and you are saying the end of it, aren't you?
19th. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm intending to.
It's not a sound that travels well over the over internet. So I just wanted to check.
Okay.
Okay, right. And so can you say the sentence again?
No, I want to say it again, but not with a conditional.
Okay.
I was accepted for this job as an English teacher, so I will start on the 19th of August.
Is that true?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, super, super. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. So you've been accepted for the job.
Yes.
I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very happy too. I'm kind of nervous, but
it will go fine. It'll go fine. Now, can you come back to the if version of it and say it again?
If I hadn't been accepted.
Okay. Oh, super. We're way back here.
Yes. If I hadn't been accepted, I would probably be feeling a bit sad now.
Okay. So that's a big jump. Okay. So from here, so can you make the jump with your pointer?
Okay. So I was here, and then I prefer to rephrase it. So if I hadn't been accepted, I would probably I would probably be feeling where's this, like with the down here maybe? I would probably be feeling a bit sad today.
Okay, right. So you can duplicate this and put it down here.
Okay. I would be. You're doing it.
Well, wait a minute. What I want to do is move these across so that you have room.
Okay.
And then you can move that pair down.
And then this one, we don't need this anymore. Okay, I would be feeling a bit sad today.
Okay, so would you like to do it again?
Yes. If I hadn't been accepted for this position, I would be feeling a bit sad today.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I have been accepted. So I have been accepted.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm feeling happy but nervous.
Okay, right. Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
I can understand that.
Yeah. I'm already thinking of yes, what I must do to prepare like myself to that position.
Uh-huh. So can I give you some advice?
Yes.
Don't read grammar books. Don't do things like
No, not at all. No. I was thinking of I don't know, maybe I don't know, starting to watch some series, like just to immerse myself in English again, because it's been like a long time since I last practiced like with I don't know, frequently. So
Say it
yes,
again, it's been a long time?
it's been a long time since I last practiced English like with very often. So
Okay, all right, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so I want just to immerse myself a little bit more. So yes, and maybe do the sounds together. I don't know if maybe with you or with Lawrence. I just want to be sure about all the sounds
Mm-hmm.
and like especially the vowels. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yes, especially the vowels. So
Yes. So the most important thing about the sounds is this,
okay.
right? That is the key to English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and in particular this little back one.
Particular. You just did it, right? Particular.
Yeah, exactly. How many syllables are there in that word?
T, t particular 4, but
Okay.
you just did like 3.5, right?
Well,
Partic-
what happens here?
So I think you said this one, t, q, t, q, t, q, and maybe this one, like the green one, particular, and this one, particular.
Okay, no, I'd change one of those.
Ah, particular. Can you say it again?
What memory do you have of what I said?
Particular.
Oh, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Particular. This one, particular. Like
So
both.
do it again. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Like the full version would be
the full version.
particular.
Exactly.
And this again, particular. And I heard like maybe this one at the beginning, particular. It almost disappeared, I think.
Yes, yes. We just go from one to the next. Particular.
Mm-hmm. Particular.
Right.
Particular. And do we have this one?
Which one are you pointing? Oh, that one there. Okay. An example of that. That's not very common, in fact. Supposing, let me go into your sentence here.
Okay.
I'm going to change one word.
Okay.
Oop. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what happened there? Sorry. This is, I've got a word too many here. There we go. So can you do the same thing using these ones here as you did with Brazil?
Okay. I'd probably do like this.
Okay. Okay.
Like this, probably.
So how would you point it using these ones?
I think I would use this one at the beginning. Maybe this one, Arjun. No. Argentina.
Okay, right. Now, can you start the sentence here? Just up to there.
Okay, just here. I moved back to Argentina.
And again?
Moved back to Argentina.
Okay. And now in British English, you would change this one. And now it would be the same, but different.
Moved back to Argentina. To Argentina.
This one here?
This would be a green one. To Argentina.
Exactly. That would be a green one. It would be this one.
Okay. I moved back to Argentina. Moved back to Argentina. Okay. But if I do this one, does it sound weird? I moved back to Argentina.
I moved back to that gives you to and it's
yes, it's not very. To Argentina, it's better.
But you do here to Argentina. Right, or to Italy.
Yes.
I moved back to Italy, but it's rather ugly. It's much smoother if you use the green one down here.
To Italy. Yes. Okay. It's just in these like precise cases.
Yeah, just in some cases. This is not very common, but it does exist.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time we've met it, I think. Right.
Right.
Okay. Of course, in some of the sentences you've said, it would have been there, and it was said decently. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we've actually worked an hour and a half. Are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling great. I think it gave me more energy than I had before.
Well, yes. Do you know why?
No, I don't know.
I don't know why. I'll tell you why. Because you had you know what, you know where. Now, do you know what?
No.
You had yourself at the helm.
Oh.
Right? Yes. And that's because you were probably learning something. Okay? Yes. So our big joke is you had you know what, you know where. And that should leave you. And that's a way of knowing whether you've done a good lesson or not. All right? That's to say the students come in after a day's work feeling like this, and they go out of your class feeling like this, and say that was a good lesson.